Bloomies are forever.
Hi everyone, I'm Melissa, and ThredUp is an online consignment secondhand store where you send in your items or you can purchase used or new clothing at a discounted price. Now, I am not a huge fan of ThredUp for sending in items. I do use the service. They give you a very small percentage. But lately they've had something called reject boxes, so you can order like a mystery box. And I have purchased several boxes of clothing and I did okay. I was kind of surprised, and I'll link those below, but I wanted to try the Coach one. So for $80 shipped, you get 5 Coach purses. These are purses that people have sent in that they've either rejected because of issues or they can't sell. It's a little shady to me that people send in items and they don't give them money or give them a very low amount of money. So just know I have my own opinions. I'm going to leave those at the front door. Is that a saying? I'm gonna leave those aside and just do this unboxing. So I ordered 2 of these. I only have 1 box, however, because when the mail carrier delivered them, he delivered them with 1 box on the bottom, which is now the box that's missing, and this box on top. We got really bad storms here in Florida, so the bottom box completely soaked through. And I wasn't thinking. My husband came in and said, "Your box is soaking wet. It's just sitting in a puddle of water. Do you want me to open it?" I was like, "Yes, go ahead and open it." So I have those bags to the side and I'll do those second. Is that a woodpecker? I think it's a woodpecker. Or something. Something outside is making noise, distracting me. So for $80, you get 5 Coach purses shipped. I'm assuming they're all real, but I'm going to figure that out here in a second. I have been to Coach stores. I've owned Coach in the past. I found Coach at thrift shops. Usually it's marked up. I very rarely find it at the Goodwill bins. And so for 5 purses for $80 shipped isn't a terrible value in my opinion if you love Coach or if you want to sell Coach handbags. I ordered 2 boxes. One I ordered from my main ThredUp account that I've been a ThredUp user for like 5 or 6 years. The other, which is this one, I had opened a new account because I wanted to see if the boxes were going to be different. Are they sending the better, nicer purses to people that have an established account? So I'm going to open this. The boxes always have the fun polka dots. I love that. And the packaging is always really nice. So it does feel like a nice experience. Does it say Coach reject box, Coach handbags, $80. That's all it says on it. So here's what I received. Let's set this down. Let's set this here. These are in really nice shape. Okay, there's some pen marks inside. This is a really big Coach purse. This one has some doodads. It looks like it's in really good shape on the outside. There's very slight wear. Let's see if I can turn my light off and show you. I don't know that you'll be able to see it. It's just like a slight marking. I'm gonna say the condition is an 8 out of 10. It's in pretty good condition. If you didn't know, Coach has this placard, I don't know what we're calling this, with some digits on the bottom. You can Google this last set of digits and find what Coach originally called the handbag. So this one is F24341. I'll put the name of the style of the handbag. There is a hair that could be mine. I don't think it's mine. There are some pen marks on the bottom, but overall this is in really nice shape. It's a pretty big bag. I'm gonna guess this was $200 to $300 new. So far so good. Huh. I guess this is adorable. This one also has some wear. I'm gonna call this one, let's see what the inside looks like. It's a light pink. Again, it has the thing. The strap is in pretty good shape. Little key turn lock works. This works. I'm gonna say this one's more like a 6. This one has a little bit, it's a cloth bag, so it's gonna be harder to get out. So I'm just gonna sell these as is. And the code is 41258. Removable strap. It's a hipster. This is really cute. Next bag. Black. Another Coach signature. It has the little fob on it. The inside looks much better than the other two. How are they not able to sell this? This one looks remarkably clean. They all feel very, ooh, the inside of the pocket. We have some like dust and stuff, so I'll have to get that out. But because it's a black lining, it's definitely in better shape than the last two. And the outside is remarkably clean. There's one little pick in the fabric. But past that, I'm gonna say this one's like an 8 out of 10. And the code is F25289. Does the zipper work? Zipper works. Huh. Oh my goodness, this is a fun one. So fun, look at these colors. The leather feels good. Just because they have one of these doesn't mean it's authentic. There are a lot of fake Coach handbags out there, and they're really good copies. Let's see, I'm using the light. This one has a little glitter in it, but overall the inside's in really good shape. This one definitely has some wear. Try to show it up close. It has the key fob. Oh, and it has a little glitter key fob. How cute is that? I don't think I am. I was gonna say separate the key fobs and sell them by themselves. Oh, I don't know. I don't think I am. So this one is like a fabric-y. This one is more of a shiny material, and you can see the wear. Can you see it on this white little blobby area? I'm gonna say this one is a 5 out of 10. There's definitely some wear. And the code is F15183. And the last one, not the last one. This is a good color. I like this color. This one still has a plastic barb, I guess they call it. It's got the 2 key fobs. This one has some darker marks on the bottom. I might be able to get that out. Does it have a zipper? It does have a zipper. How does this work? Maybe I just don't know how to do a zipper. Oh. The zipper is fine. I just don't know how to do a zipper. Okay, that was much easier. Zipper's fine. Okay, and the code is F14876. It's hot pink in the inside. The inside has a few little marks, nothing horrible. Doesn't seem like any food stains. Okay, so the bottom I already showed you. The side has a little bit of fraying. I can clip that off. You see, it's not a hole, it's just like a little bit of threads. This is a cloth one. I'm gonna say this one is a 6 to a 7, just because of that spot on the bottom. If I'm able to get that out, because the zipper works now, I'm gonna bump it up to a 7, but we'll see about that spot. Okay, so that was my 5 handbags, but they included a little extra, which was really nice. This is the one I sent to the newer account. This one's a little wristlet, little fob. It's really cute. It has some wear on the silver leather. All the hardware seems to work. This was a nicer shape. I would just send this to my niece. And it has a tag that says made in China. This one seems authentic as well. That was my first box. I think this is really a good deal. Yeah, all of that for $80 shipped. If I had to ship this, where is ThredUp from? Did I cover this label too much? From Georgia. Okay, so if I had to ship this to Georgia, it would probably only take about $10, $15. But if you're buying this from across the US, this is a solid deal, especially if you like Coach. Maybe to resell. Again, I haven't looked anything up yet, but let's say I can get $30 to $40 for this. Let's even say 40. This one feels really nice. Let's say 30. Let's say $30. Now this is just me guessing. 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Oh yeah, I could make my money back. Next box. Now this one I've already taken out of the box. My husband took it out of the box because the entire box was soaked on the bottom. So one thing I'm not keen on with some companies is that they don't package their items in plastic. I get that plastic is really bad for the environment. So am I saying that? I understand that. But if you're providing a service where you deliver something that could be ruined by moisture, snow, rain, and it is $80, they're using the tissue paper, they're using invoices. So I don't feel like ThredUp is like the most environmentally friendly company. I would like to see them use even like a plastic bag over the whole thing, because what happened was this one was on the bottom and this one is completely soaked. I've been drying it out for the past few days and it's still pretty wet. I'm gonna set it in the Florida sun and hopefully that'll do it. And I don't know that this was because of the moisture, but this one has quite a bit of wear now. I feel like all the moisture settled on the bottom and now it's very marked up. Like all the dirt in the bag just went to the bottom and settled. It's still pretty wet, but this is a really nice handbag. I'm going to say the condition is a 4 to 5. And that might be because of the rain. I just don't know. It's got more dirt marks and wear. Let's give this one a 5. The inside, again, just has those streaks. Could be from moisture. It has the little fob. It has the code 11505. Yeah, this one definitely has more wear than the rest of them. Do we see this right here? It's a black mark going across. If I found this at the bins, I'd probably pick it up, but if I saw this for $10 at a thrift shop, I probably wouldn't because of the wear. Now this is the one I sent to my account that I've had, my established account. And I'm not reacting to these for the first time, unfortunately, because again, my husband just came in, told me, took them out of the box. I completely forgot, like, I'm doing an unboxing, I should be, but the box was just soaked. This one's cute. It's a tiny little bag. Is this a Hobo? Has a tiny bit of a blue mark there. The bottom looks perfect. There's nowhere on the bottom. Outside zipper, let's check. This one looks to be in really good shape. I would give this one a 9. Other than that tiny little blue mark. Here's the tiny little blue mark now. There's like a little blue marker. It was there. You'll just have to believe me. Okay. This one has the code of 6332. And the inside looks great. So I'm giving this one a solid 9. Have another hipster. Adjustable crossbody. Straps in pretty good shape. This one's a little bit dirty. It's ivory, so this strip right here has some dirt on it. Yeah. Oh, it's a pale pink interior. Oh, that's pretty. This is one of those bags like you lose things in because it's so deep and the opening is fairly tiny. This doesn't have does this have a key fob? It doesn't have the coach fob. It does feel authentic though. The hardware looks good. It doesn't have the placard inside, and that might just be because it's a smaller bag. I've been a reseller for 17 years now, so I've handled quite a bit of fake merchandise, and not that I'm like a super expert on Coach, but I feel positive this is authentic. Okay, so this one, because of this, it looks a little dingy, so I would give this one maybe a 5. I just upped my amount of purses by like 5,000%. I don't know, I only own one purse. True story. This one is a little black bag, wristlet. The zipper works. This one's in really good shape. Nope, I take that back. It has one little spot. I might be able to get that out. It just looks like a little food mark. Right, where'd you go? Right there. Do you see it? Okay, past that, it's a little key fob. Again, this is a small bag, so I don't think it's going to have, yeah. The bags do have this little tag that says made in Vietnam or Philippines, so this one feels authentic. I think it's not a newer, but newer than some of them because the Coach logo is written in script. Yeah, this one past that little thing would have been a 10, so I'm gonna give it an 8, a 9? Let's give it a 9. Next one. Another key fob. Oh, this one smells like leather. Okay, this one smells very leathery. Inside is light blue. There is a little bit of wear to the bottom, but this was the second one to the bottom, so this one also got a little bit wet. The inside of the zipper has definite wear to it. You can see that. It's obvious. I don't know how this one was laying, but this still feels a little bit wet to me. So again, this might have just dried. Like all the dirt ran to the wet part and dried. It does have the placard, and it's F15142. Lots of pockets inside. So the outside looks like it's in really good shape. I don't see any flaws yet. Yeah, I don't see any flaws to the outside. The outside is a solid 10. I would have assumed this was brand new by the outside, but because of the marks inside, I'm going to give it an 8, I guess. The inside is like a 6, the outside's a 10. So the mean, the average is an 8. Last one. I was so surprised by this. I mean, I paid $80 and this was a 6th purse. Both boxes had 6, even though on their website they say 5. So I thought that was really great. And if they would have both shipped to my established account, I would have been like, but they shipped one to a brand new account. So I'm guessing they're throwing a 6th bag in. Sorry about the insects outside. A 6th bag into just about every box. And I was pretty happy. I was like, what? I was in awe, I guess, like shock that this was the other bag. This is really big. I'm a size like 10, 12, let's even say. You're not gonna be able to see this. This is a really big bag. This would for sure fit, I would say, any laptop. This has gotta be 20 something inches across. Right? It feels good. It is printed rather than cloth, so I really like that. You'd be able to clean it a lot better. The inside has a little bit, but not too much, and nothing on the bottom. I don't see pen marks. Like a little smudge there, and on the seam side, a little smudge. I don't know what that is. The code is F70286. Really trying to inspect this, not expect this. The leather has some wear on the bottom. Right there, you can really see it. But it feels like very nice broken in leather. Let's see the strap. Strap looks good. Yeah, how is the strap in such nice condition? This feels a little bit wet too. I'm gonna have to air some of these out. I would give this, there's a little bit of coloring, like just smudges on the outside. Yep, and one right there. This is definitely the darkest. Right there. Do you see that little, I mean, it's under the thing, but it's definitely there. I am blown away with how huge this bag is. I'm gonna give this a 7. I'm probably a little harsh on bags. It doesn't look new, but it's in pretty good shape. So I got 12 bags for $160 shipped. And I will put a running total of, I'm going to sell all of them. I don't love Coach at this point in my life. I'm 38, almost 39. And I'm not thrilled with wearing too much with like a logo at this point, but I have been in the past. I would say all of them are authentic. This one I'm gonna have to look up. Just by, it doesn't feel like leather. This one feels like it doesn't feel like a material. What would this be? Like a polyurethane, like a fake leather. This is exactly what this feels like. So if this code comes out to be a fake leather, I'm gonna say this one is authentic, but this one is giving me the pause. Oh, there's a little, oh, that's cute. It changes the shape of the bag. Oh, I like that much better. So decide for yourself. What do you think? Do you think it's worth $80 for 6 Coach handbags in various sizes and conditions? And what do you think about ThredUp as a whole? I've sent in a lot of bags to ThredUp. I want to say, I'd have to count, but maybe 20 to 30 bags or more. And I've made over $1,500 throughout the years. And these are things that I just don't sell on eBay, or like BCBG, they'll still give you some money for, as of a couple weeks ago, months ago. And BCBG just doesn't sell for me on eBay at all. I don't use Poshmark, so I might, you know, have better luck with some brands on Poshmark, but I just don't. I'm gonna say this is worth it. 6 for 80, even 5 for 80. We're looking at about $15 a handbag. And some of them are quite big. Now some of them are smaller, but they're still not in horrible condition. These are much better than I would have seen at the Goodwill bins. And the Goodwill bins probably would have charged me $2 a handbag. So I'm paying more. I think I'll make my money back out of it. I think this was an okay thing. Again, I'm reviewing these not only because I was curious, but I wanted to show others what ThredUp has in their reject boxes. I've done a clothing one, and now I've done the Coach one. So let me know if you'd like to see a shoe reject box. And I have a few more videos that people have requested that I'm going to try to work on while I'm feeling well. Interesting, right? If I was into Coach, this would be such a good, I mean, I got 12 handbags. Yeah, 12. My brain is starting to fail. That's it. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye.
We hope your day is blooming with joy.